All right. Hey guys, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin. Welcome to our Wednesday show with Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin and Three Stooges. So, excuse me smoking a bundle cigar because I had to record a response for Innocent. Because Innocent did a response video. Even though he posted late, I still had to respond.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
He did?
He haven't posted yet. I already recorded a response to him, and he have not recorded yet. And he have not posted yet. I don't understand.
Then how did you know what to respond to?
He sent me a copy of it.
What?
What?
He sent me a copy of it, and I sent a response to him. So I'm waiting for him to post that so I can post my response. It's ridiculous. Come on, get with the time. Get with the, time is money, yo. Time is money.
Let's get a little bit of drink.
So, things are going well, I guess. I hope for everybody. We're having a little bit too much fun, I guess. Here and there.
Yeah, I think so.
So I got into it with a Podomo rep.
Oh shit!
Okay,
yeah. Are you for real?
Yeah, a Podomo rep. He was like, so he have this whole chart thing on the thing. He trying to teach everybody shit and all of that, like a freaking teacher in the classroom. He's like, who have the most Connecticut that's grown and stuff like that. He's like, who know the answer? Raise your hand. I was like, I'm not raising my hand, but it's Ecuador.
Right.
And he was like, how did you know that? Blah, 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 blah. I was like, well, Google. And so he got so mad. And he was saying some shit. And then it caught my attention. He's like, in Podomo factory, we use it for fast rolling and all that. And the tightness of how the draw would be on the cigar, we use those machines that roll the binder and the filler together. I was like, no, that's for rookie that can't roll nice cigars. And he was like, well, no, it's not for rookie. Everybody that rolls cigars uses that. I was like, no. I was like, first of all, Podomo is not a prestige brand. You don't have a prestige cigar at all. Yeah, he got so mad.
Swinging, bro.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. And stuff like that. I was like, so your highest cigar probably like $15. Maybe it would hike $20.
Dude.
Yeah, and he got so mad, and we talk about that. And but the thing is, like, the whole bunch of people was around, and all the people was asking me questions and shit. But there's a couple guys there that know me.
Like you knew more than the rep.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's a couple guys there that know me before that I go to the event, and they know me, and they know I smoke expensive shit, right? And they start asking me questions instead of him,
right?
And then he gets so mad. He's like, every day Rudolph, even the master roller use the machine, and I was like, no, they don't. What if you have a name master roller, you don't use any of that. And stuff like that. And so he's like, no. He fucking played this question. He was like, so how long you been in cigar industry? I was like, no, I've just been smoking for 7 years. I've been doing YouTube videos for 4 months. And he was like, oh, that's good for you. I've been doing this for like 30 something years and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, so I come back. I was like, you're just a salesman. You don't roll cigars.
Mm-hmm. And then continue. And then that's it. And then he got mad. He turned away, but I didn't want to let it go. Yeah, I didn't want to let it go because it get me so mad that because all these other people that's sitting there that don't know cigars, that smoke the fucking Podomos.
Yeah.
They don't
know. Better cigars.
No, I know. No, that's not what I meant. I meant is for people that don't know. And they're smoking, they're like, oh, the sun grown is like the best cigar out there. I was like, you need to smoke more cigars. And and then there's this moment that after he was done, and I call him over. I was like, hey, Christopher, come here. I need to talk to you. And he was like, "No, I don't need to talk to you." I was like, "Okay." And yeah, and I was like, "Hey, I was talking to my friend while I'm fucking arguing with you about this shit, and he's a Davidoff fucking smoker. Like, he got every fucking Davidoff out there, and he was like, oh, this and that. He's just like, then he's like, oh, your friend just a smoker and all to spend money. I was like, yeah, he probably spent way more than you do. Like,
yeah, if you think of this way, any master roller will be insulted if you tell them that they need to use an assistant tool to roll their cigar. You will never see, like, you know, when they invite a master roller to their shop to do custom rolls like there, and they use a fucking machine to roll it out. No, it's an art, and they have to feel how tight it is when they roll it. They don't want to rely on machines. Those machine thing, cheaters. Yeah, do they help to production? Yes. But the point of the master roller is that they roll the most prestigious, most expensive cigars of a brand. They are not gonna use that machine to do it and put their name on it. Says I wrote this, and that piece of shit come out with the machine. Right? If it's all the same, we're just doing machine made. We're not even doing handmade anymore.
exactly.
They're supposed to be hand rolled, not machine rolled. Hand rolled. Premium cigar has to be hand rolled. If you put in a machine, it's not hand rolled anymore. It's machine rolled.
What about?
Yeah.
No, go ahead, though.
What about someone moving up and becoming like a machine specialist prepared?
Oh,
Doesn't
God.
matter. It's still then
God.
whatever you roll falls in the category of machine rolled cigars. Now they're not premium cigar anymore. Premium cigar has to be long filler, hand rolled, and nothing other than tobacco.
Assisted rolled.
Inspected by machine specialists.
Still machine
Then they
roll.
get the fan.
Still machine roll. So you should confront him. Says, hey, so is Perdomo admitting that their cigar is machine rolled, not hand rolled?
Yes, basically, the rep is at least.
Right? If that's the case, then everybody should not be buying Perdomo as a premium cigar anymore, because that's not premium cigar. Premium cigar has to be hand rolled.
Wait a minute.
I highly doubt
Wait
that
a
they do
minute.
that at Padron and LFD and all these fucking other companies like
No,
Davidoff.
let's be honest. I think even Casa Cuevas has machine rolls, but they roll those like common regular cigars, right? So now for production, they do it quick. But you'll see a lot of people who already went through their training sections. They'll roll a lot faster with just their hands. Like you're competing that speed with a master roller. That master roller probably roll 2 cigars before you even like fit everything into that thing and then press. There is no way any master roller who has been rolling for it had to be at least 10 years to be called master roller, right? So if you roll thousands of cigars every day and using machines only, you cannot call yourself a master roller. You didn't roll shit.
So a 10-year-old can be a master roller?
Well, you got to roll for 10 years. So I don't think Baby can roll 10 years. Or you know what? Baby can be a master roller that they just roll themselves on the ground. But like, just think it this way, right? If we pry premium cigar with, 100% tobacco, premium material, long filler, hand rolled, you can't put machine in there. That's not hand roll anymore. That's like saying that I'm the master chef when I just toss material into a machine and let it cook.
That's why I argue with him. I was like, yo, Perdomo, like,
set it and forget it.
No, you know what? Everybody who watched this should forward this particular stream to Perdomo. And let Perdomo come in and say, yeah, we machine roll all shit.
Oh my God, dude. I swear to God.
They won't.
Right? Somebody send an Instagram message or tag something and say, hey, Perdomo, come out and admit that you guys machine roll. Machine roll your shit.
I mean, they're on my shit list already. I mean, whatever.
Right?
No, I just want to prove a point.
I don't think any cigar roller will come out and say, yeah, our things are half machine rolled or machine assisted. That's not hand rolled. That's not craftsmanship.
Yeah, no. I see exactly what you mean.
There is no way.
The thing is, he said it was confident too.
Well, that's
And I
why
was
he's a
like,
rep, not a cigar shop owner. Well, I shouldn't say that. Some rep are very knowledgeable, and obviously he's not knowledgeable. He had to use a freaking sign to go, hey, this is step 1, step 2, step 3.
Yep.
Everybody
Yep.
take notes.
Dude,
Yes, test it after this.
I didn't even pay attention to it. I was just whatever talking to the people, and the guy that's sitting next to me, he's like, "Yo, you seem like you know a lot," and he followed me on fucking Instagram and fucking YouTube now. I'm just saying, and he was like, "Yeah," I was telling him like, "Bro, if I buy $100 cigar, and that shit is half machine rolled, I would never touch that cigar.
Yeah.
Like, it makes no sense."
I dare any company that says our master roller uses machine to roll their cigar.
No.
I dare any company
will
come out and say
never
that.
say that.
Your cigar brand goes down to the drain immediately. Because
Hey, I
if
love
you want to
beef.
call this an art, a craftsmanship, you can't use machines. I understand you gotta roll your bundles, your core line really quickly. Yeah, I understand that. Okay, but if you gotta sell your $20, $40, $100 cigar and have your master roll it and put it in the machine, I would never buy your brand again.
Ever.
Yeah.
Because it matters. Their fingers are rolling things. They are measuring how tight it is. They know how tight, how much punch they're putting onto the cigar. And they have an idea whether or not that cigar's got to have a bad draw. That's what master roller does. They can feel it with their
By-
hands. Once
Just
you,
feeling like
right?
that, if it's enough. for
Because
the
they
draw.
tuck. When they roll, they tuck. And they know how much they're tucking, right? If you're not feeling those, you let machine decide. This is why you have a freaking bad draw. So, if you like to smoke Perdomo and you have a bad draw, now you know why.
Yeah.
Now you know why. Like, I understand you're a cigar rep, but you need to be respectful to your clients. You need to be respectful for the consumers, because we are the one that buys it, which indirectly pays your damn bill. Right? That sounds horrible, but that's the way it is, right? If you can't respect us, we're not gonna respect your brand.
Mm-hmm. I want to talk to one-on-one with him. He would not talk to me. He
Right?
would
And
not.
what kind of rep is that? The rep's job is to educate consumer, yes. But you gotta understand there are things that you can agree to disagree. He might say, well, some other brand does prefer to hand roll all their stuff. We are a heritage brand kind of. We have a lot of cigar. We had to pump out a lot of cigar, and we use that to help the production. But our
Yeah, he
master
said,
roller,
like-
and you should never say your master roller uses machine. That makes your brand sounds like shit.
Yeah, he literally agreed to. I was like, hey, master roller don't touch the machine whatsoever. They have a fucking one room. They sit in the dark and they fucking roll that whole cigar. All right, and he was like, no. He's like straight up in my face. He's like, no, master roller does use machines. I was like, oh shit. All right, bud. What the fuck? So
You're like, you should take out your phone and say that again.
I mean,
It's very important information. I would like to record that and repeat it over and over again on YouTube. Go ahead.
I'm trying to wrap my head about that last phrase, but he uses a machine now. Is it like the machine aspect, a machine that helps?
No, the
Make-
machine we're talking about is
Like
a
you're trying to
platform
yeah,
that has a
it's not
canvas
the-
on it. So when you roll that canvas forward, the canvas roll the cigars that way.
Okay,
So it rolls
Yeah.
the binder or the wrapper over it.
Let's
okay.
see if we can find one.
Because when you're talking that, I'm thinking machine. The only thing I'm thinking about is they're using some kind of a press after it's rolled to put in there.
No, the mold is different.
No.
The mold is
The mold
different.
Yeah. The
Every
mold is
cigar
different,
company uses the mold. Every
Yeah,
cigar
okay.
company uses a guillotine knife to cut the front and end. And every
Right.
cigar company will do those. Those are basic things. That's not tool. That's a machine. That's a tool. Right? And a lot of them use that crescent knife to cut the things.
And he,
Yeah,
and he tried to argue with me with the left-handed rollers and whether they can't. I was like, there's people that out there that roll both hands. You know that, right? Like both ways. And he was like, no, left-handed, blah blah blah. I was like, I'm a fucking left-handed.
Shut the
What you
fuck
talking?
up, dude.
Wait, what did he say? What did he say about left hands?
He said left hand can't roll right hand cigars. And I was like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, because even you're rolling forward, so that doesn't matter what you do. You're rolling forward and tuck. You're saying that hey, if you're lefty, you cannot make bread. You can knead the bread.
bullshit.
You can knead the bread.
That's
Bullshit.
the thing. I'm left-handed, so I know. Like, come on, like, what are you talking about right now?
No, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and other fucking the whole basically.
I don't know about that. Maybe it's the way a left-hander lays down the leaf.
Just do it backwards.
No. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
You're still rolling forward.
yeah.
You still lay the leaf the same way. You're still rolling forward. You okay.
But the leaf, instead of being angled this way,
No. You place the angle. You place the angle, right?
Yeah.
You place that angle. Once you roll, you'll always tuck that way.
All right, we
There's
need
no
to get a
difference.
left-hander and right-hander and start rolling for us. Let's see.
Albert, I saw you
I'm
posted.
looking
I
left.
saw you posted the cigar rolling machine. Like, what are you trying to say? I don't understand. Like, what's your
Maybe a
opinion on that?
left-handed roller
you see
is
it?
rolling it
Who
right-handed.
knows what it looks like, man?
So what?
Can you see it? Can you see it? I can't see it.
What you trying to say?
Davidoff is using them.
Not their master rollers.
We talk about master rollers.
We're talking about master rollers. Basic, like entry level stuff. They roll entry level stuff. That's fine. And they want to
Right.
use that thing. Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
So I talk about master rollers to him. I didn't say a regular roller. I say master roller.
Yeah. Every
Exactly
roller
how
had to
it's
start somewhere, and they're not that good at that. Okay, I understand it. I understand that. Right? And if you're gonna pump out a lot, yeah, I understand that. But like, shit, you use that thing. Not hand roll anymore, man. Not hand roll.
Credit.
And the thing is, he argued with me. He's like, I argued with him with Davidoff and Perdomo, and he was like, we pump out 25 million. I was like, do you Google how much?
No.
No, they can
Davidoff
pop out
fucking
25 million, but Davidoff pop out 25,000 and make the same amount of money as you do.
Right.
But yeah, it's insane, man. Like we had a little heated moment, and everybody was looking at us.
That's retarded. That's retarded. Agree to disagree. You are someone that tried to please the customer, not to argue with your customer.
And the thing is, he don't know how good of a customer I am.
But no, he already know that you don't buy Perdomo.
Yeah, that's true. So it doesn't matter.
So yeah, true. True.
But yeah, how
I
can
don't
you
know,
pride yourself on a craftsmanship if you use something that literally just pulls forward and rolls your cigar?
Right.
Albert, what's your opinion on that? I want to hear your opinion.
I don't know, man.
Do you feel like a master roller should be using the machine?
I don't know enough about it, man.
No,
to
I'm
be
asking you,
honest.
do you feel personally master roller should be using the machine?
Albert, if you buy $50 cigars, $40
No.
cigars, would you feel comfortable that he told you that he rolled with a machine?
I'm on a reserve on this. I'll bring.
No, I want
won't be
you
the
your
toughest
opinion, not necessarily have to be true, but your opinion. In your opinion, you're paying $50 for a cigar. Would you be okay with this machine rolled?
I mean, if they do a good job at rolling the cigar, I'd be okay with that. But
Okay.
I'm just telling you, there's ways they do stuff, and I don't know all the ways they do it. I've seen different videos of things. I don't know they're necessarily doing bundles either.
Exactly. Hashimoto said master roller cannot
Yes,
be called a
right.
roller if a machine's doing the work.
Thank you.
They can be
Thank
master
you.
blender. Okay, master blender use that
Exactly.
thing. Okay,
Master
fine,
blender,
be that
that's
way.
different. Yeah, whatever.
But master roller? What are you rolling?
I don't know.
Dice?
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. I think this
No,
thing is
seriously,
gonna.
we need to get this to Perdomo, man, because I want to hear Nick Perdomo say yes. We
You don't
do.
want to meet Nick. Nick's a dickhead.
I don't care. That's why I want to send this shit to him. If he's a
Alright,
dickhead, I say, I will be like, yo, Nick, your rep don't know what the fuck he's saying.
Like, if you tell me the cigar is machine rolled, okay, fine. It's a few dollars. Okay. If you try to sell $20, $30 cigars in machine rolled, I will never buy it again.
That's why I say fucking Perdomo was never. I told him it wasn't ever a prestige brand. It's made for everybody that's a rookie trying to smoke. and I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean like that.
Hey, there's a cigar for everybody.
No,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
that's
gotta
why
do
I
it
said
that
my
way,
bad.
if you gotta do it that way, you might as well buy it like like $100,000 machine and just let it pump out cigars on its own. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. You know,
They
like
do
cigarettes.
that. They do that, but it's for bundle sticks.
No, that's the same thing though. That's the same thing. A machine is doing the job. You're just putting in there. You're feeding the freaking tobaccos in there. Might as well just do that. I guarantee that you can make machine that actually sort out the exact. I'm talking about exact to the gram, to the milligram of tobaccos, and roll it itself and give it to you from China somewhere, cheap too.
From China somewhere. Yeah, the fucking throw it in.
It's probably a 45er,
What the heck is a 45er?
45-cent cigar.
Oh,
You know, if all those like prestige companies are all using machine, including the master rollers, then yeah, I agree with Eric's assessment of what's the best cigar. The best cigar is gamer.
yep. Exactly. Thank you. Oh my fucking god, dude.
Because that's rolled the
What's
same
the-
way.
what?
Machine done, boom, 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 perfect every time.
Best cigar is.
Would never plug on you.
Right? That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like you can even get a machine to like press. You don't even have to cut your cigar leaves anymore. Tobacco leaf. Have the machine go cut, perfect shape every time. Perfect shape every time.
I'm for that.
Right? Right?
My vote.
You have machine that cuts it. You have the machine that dumps it out. Go to this roller, done. Go to the next thing. Another roller, done. And then have somebody go, done. Get out of here.
Yep.
Maybe they can put
They
match
had,
light
they
on
had
it.
the liquor.
You
They
know,
would
and
have had
that,
the liquor who would just, you basically, as soon as you're done rolling the cigar, he'd be like,
Yeah, right. Just go, done.
at that point, we don't need 300 hands to touch our cigars.
Oh no, you will have 300 robotic hand touching that cigar.
what?
That's
Master
ridiculous.
technician.
You can no longer call it a craftsmanship or an art if you use machines to do it. Right? That's like
It's
somebody that
insane.
makes a master artisan making a vase, but just literally
I think-
put the clay into the machine and press start.
I think it's gonna be interesting. It'd be a good question to start asking these folks when they get these interviews. Like,
But what do you think makes sense though? Like internal makes sense.
Where's Brandon? when
I'm
we
telling
need
you
him?
what we think makes sense, right? Like how we feel about it. I'm hearing a lot of that, and I somewhat agree with that, but I also recognize that there's a way they're going to do stuff, and if we're not in those factories, we're not able to see it. Who knows how they're doing it?
That's the thing though. We see a lot of video of factories, right? You've seen Casa Cueva recording their factories. I do see some people are using the machines,
Right?
but majority of
Right.
people are not.
Right.
And it's hard to know what they're doing, and those are edited videos. Those are scripted.
But that's the
videos.
thing. If the machine was a integral part of it, everybody should be using it. You go to the factory,
They may
everybody
not-
should have a machine.
Yeah, no, but they may not show you those things.
But you see people actually doing it. Like when you go to like a store thing, they have a guest roller coming up. Do they use the machines?
I think I might have seen one at a guest roller. Yeah, I
don't know.
think I might have.
And the gas
I've
roller is
never
rolling
paid
as people want. Like they're just rolling all day. You see them rolling all day.
I get it, but they're also having to figure out how much leaf to put in, where to put it, and then also the wrapper.
Now, I had to tell you, even the cheapos that you get it from the side of a freaking cruise port and the side of a freaking Mexico, the guy was rolling
That's
it by
hand
hand. Okay.
Yep, he's rolling by hand. Exactly.
I'm just
Yep.
saying it's.
You would
we
think
don't
tourism area, they were like, we're just gonna pump it out. There we go. Yeah.
I'm just saying we don't know because and I've listened to interviews with cigar owner, company owners and whatnot, and they're very careful how they answer questions.
Yeah, and not
Just say
one
that.
will come out and say we're 100% machine operated.
Yeah, they won't. They won't. So what does that tell you? That tells you that we may not really know.
Well, the point is that they shouldn't. If you're a master roller, you shouldn't. And to say that everybody does and not try even to cover up and just say everybody does, that's stupid. Let's say even if they did. Let's say even they did, all right? If they did. Even if they did, they should be like freaking O.J. Simpson. I've never done that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think even the tours you take, right? The tours, you may not be seeing the whole floor, the whole rolling floor.
No, that's fine. But I'm saying that even if that's true, as a rep, you should not say that. Because you just ruined it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, obviously. How did the other people react there?
Other people are rookie. They're like, oh, really? They do that? They're like, oh, how do you roll it? Stuff like that. I was like, oh, I'm just sitting there minding my own business with my boys over here. They know me. And these other people that literally just smoking cigars and stuff like that, they listen to them. They're like this and that. And he was like, oh, where does Connecticut wrapper shade come from? And everybody's like fucking dumbfounded. I was like, it's saying the fucking name. Like
Ecuador and Connecticut. Ecuador.
Yeah, and all of that. So to me, they don't know much. And then I was, nobody answered. I was like, hey, it's the most Connecticut came from Ecuador. Boom.
Why didn't you go to them and say, do you know, I heard a question before, it was really cool question. They say that gullible was not in the dictionary.
But yeah, so they all turned to me afterwards, every fucking question. I was like, I'm not here to fucking be in class raising up my hand to fucking answer question.
Yeah, I was curious.
At the end of the day, as long as my cigar smokes okay, yeah, sure, you can roll your cigars with an assisted machine. But the master rollers are not going to be the ones using the fucking machines. And that is what the argument is.
Yeah, because they always say the master roller rolls the best and the most expensive cigars in the company.
Yep.
Exactly.
If they all got to be the same, why does master roller have to be the one that roll it?
Right.
Right? If it's just going to be machines, it doesn't matter who rolls it.
You pay for his time.
If you go to the guy that fucking roll the oral, dabbed up oral, and hey, you use the machine? What? How do you think he can respond to you? You know what I mean? Like,
you fucking crazy?
It's like, there is no way. I roll every single one of them by myself. I can put my name on this shit. Right?
Yep.
They would never admit to that. That's retarded for a rep to say that. Just so that he can win an argument.
But the thing is, like, he, it's fine. But he just don't want to talk to me afterwards. That's the thing, too. And my boy that...
Because he know he'd say the wrong shit. The more he say it, the more wrong shit he's got to say.
He's digging himself in a fucking deeper hole.
Yeah, but like my boy that set up the whole meet and everything, he came over to me. He's like, Joe, you went at him with everything you had. I was like, yeah, because I wasn't going to lose this fucking battle, dude. Like, because I told him, and my boy know that I be smoking a shit ton of cigar, expensive cigar, and all of that. And he was like, he was kind of having fun with me and everything with it too. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little fucked up.
I mean, you're very outspoken, and I get it. If somebody's questioning your knowledge, you're of course gonna fucking fire back. There's no problem with that. It's like someone's calling you fucking what's that word? Like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. And like everybody there, like, oh, buying a box of Perdomo, you get a hat. And he
gives a shit.
Like,
I was waiting for it.
But yeah, and he in the beginning when I first stepped in, he's like, "Hey, you're gonna buy a box, you get a free hat." I was like, "I don't want a box of Perdomo."
You should tell him that, like, does the hat says proudly machine made?
Oh shit!
If it is, I'll get one just so that everybody can know Perdomo is machine made. It's ridiculous.
Dude, Nick Perdomo would never admit to that shit. Just saying.
Why would anybody admit to that shit? Now
that we know the inside scoop, you know what I'm saying?
So this is why when you go to Miami, you get to meet the fucking company owner of Casa
Okay.
Cuevas
All right.
and
So,
Espinosa. So you'll get to fucking ask them there.
so yeah. So I say there's a point that I went there too with the Miami meet and everything, and because the guy was one of the guy, he's a realtor, and he know me, and he know that I have a YouTube channel, and then he let everybody know, and then he was like the whole place was like, hey, do you have meat, stuff like that? I was like, no, but my boy in the group that we're in, we go into Miami and we go straight to the owner and everything. And the other guy, the rapper was like, who you meeting? I was like, Casa Cueva and EP Carrillo. And he was like, no, you're not, blah, blah, blah. He's like, you think they get easy to get to? And I was like, boy, what
Yeah,
the
we know people. God damn it.
He should
Dude,
watch some of our interviews with Casa Cuevas, Luis Cueva at his
That's why
home.
I said, I was like, my boy do interview with the fucking boss himself. It was like, and yeah, and he think because, dude, because I go there like normal guy does, and he think I don't know shit sometimes, dude. I don't know.
That's
I mean,
ridiculous.
I am a normal guy though.
But still, that's ridiculous because he's twisting the truth or saying things that he shouldn't be saying because he just completely obliterated the magic in cigar, the craftsmanship, the pride in making that cigar, the amount of hands that are touching it, right? You know, if you just gotta use the machine.
And the hand he said is 450 hand exactly.
Yeah, not one company can tell you that. Not one company can tell you exactly how many hand touches it.
Like you lost fucking
Yeah,
credibility.
yeah, Ethan. He said exactly 450 hands. I look at him. I was
I
like,
would have been like, fuck you, get the fuck out of here.
I was like, so everybody else gonna believe him in here, huh?
What it means?
No way.
Bro, I swear to God, I should have recorded it. I should have.
You should have.
Recorded it,
You
bro.
should have. You should have. And like just start like a good short so that 60,000 people can watch that shit.
You should have had your buddy recording you, and then you could post it as a short.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. Like, I'm just there to chill. So I was like, until I got there, and this dude starts fucking charting, taking this and fucking pointing at this, and fucking step 1, step 2, step 3, and stuff like that. I was like, bro, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
What am I in school now?
Well, oh, no, that's
Fucking
fine.
class.
Some people might like that information. That's fine. Right? But don't treat everybody in a cigar shop as if they're the first day.
I think I'm not a normal guy. I'm a normal guy, bro.
No, you said it right the first time. You said it right.
Right?
I
Like,
say right.
why would you treat everybody the same level of knowledge?
That's the thing. Exactly. 'Cause the
Even
rest of
Hashi
them
said that you're not a normal guy.
Like,
I know.
not one person can say without exceptions, right? We say there's exception. Beginner roller, they should use the machine. Fine. He should say
Sure.
now some company uses it, some company don't. Not everybody wants to do it, but it is the
we
most
say
efficient way to
everybody
do it.
use They say everybody use it, including the master roller.
Yeah, that's just no way. I mean, if you find one or two master roller that does that, sure, okay, fine. Maybe that's how they started, and then they did it that way 10 years. They don't know how to do it the regular way, so yeah, they have to use it. Sure. I don't know how they got that title.
To be honest, I think master roller have too much pride in that shit. When they
I would
roll
have
a
been like,
cigar,
I would have been a dickhead, and I'd be like, okay, so who the fuck is your master roller here at Perdomo? Because
dude, I already been
fucking
to
Davidoff.
saying fucking Perdomo is a fucking not prestige brand.
I would have been just as a smartass, and he probably would not taken me serious. I would have been like, Davidoff has fucking Superman rolling as their master roller. Now what? and anybody who actually knows that their master roller's name, they call him Superman.
Master
So
machine.
they have Superman rolling as the master blender at Davidoff.
But yeah, nobody there really knows cigars. Like I say, this kid came
At
in,
Shadow
he was
Smokes Legion, Joe Biden is our
Right.
roller.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
this kid called fucking Perdomo Sun Grown the best cigar
I'm
he
pretty
had.
sure he
So
could.
there
I
you
mean,
go.
if you just ask a man, put things in there and just pull forward, yeah. That's ridiculous.
But yeah, that's my meet for like 2 hours, and I was just an hour just arguing with the rest, and then the other hour he just don't talk to me.
Dude, I would have had fun with you there.
Oh
Oh,
my
man.
god.
If I have my boys with me, that whole thing gonna be taken over. It's like it's just that I was by myself and he just stopped talking to me, and that was it. And all my other friends there, they don't really, you know, they're there.
I will have turned around and said, everybody who want to buy machine roll cigar, go ahead and buy those. No wonder they're so cheap.
Wow.
But I did
gotta
give
put them out somehow.
I did bring like a couple Davidoff late hour to give away to a couple of my buddies, and when I give it to them at the middle of it, and I gave them, I was like, hey, it's not machine rolled. Hey, it's not machine rolled. And everybody was just laughing.
Hey, there you go. R2D2 wrote this, just so you know.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. I don't know.
I really hope you guys were there. I wish you guys were there. Oh my God, dude.
We're probably get kicked out.
Yeah.
No, you can't, because
It'll be 3 YouTubers getting out the camera and say, let's start.
But my boy run it, so he can't kick us out. Don't worry.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like 3 YouTubers, get the phones out. Let's start. What did you say about machine rolling again? It's gonna be on 3 channels.
Right.
Go ahead. Say that Perdomo all uses machine to roll their cigar. Go ahead. Even their master rollers. Go ahead.
To be honest, I don't think they have a master roller because there's nothing there to master roll.
No. They probably do. I mean, machine roller just means someone's good at it. You know, somebody has rolled for a long time.
I know, but I'm just saying, you know, with the master rolling, a freaking barrel aged 12 years.
Well, they have, like, I think Perdomo has $15 cigars, $16 cigars. Or maybe that's what it is. That's why his impression was that everybody uses it, because their master roller also uses machines. That might be true.
But yeah, so that's his master roller, you know?
Right.
So
yeah, there's no way that he can say of certainty that every master roller uses it.
I don't know, but this drink right here,
machine made. What's going on?
Nothing. Their car is fucking about to blow up. But this thing is amazing.
Did you make a video on that? You can't like drinking it without a video.
Nope.
I don't care. It's fucking good, bro. I like when I got home, I was like, I need a drink, and I opened it, and I saw the fucking bottle. I was like, yep, that will be it. Like
that bottle, you should split like 3 times. Don't drink it all in one shot.
No, I'm trying to. Yo,
Is that the rum?
That's the rum.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, I poured a little bit, right? I tasted it, and my girl was like, she saw my face. She's like, hey, you got to work tomorrow.
Oh, like she already knew.
That's tomorrow. We'll worry about it tomorrow. Oh my God.
But yeah, fucking 1 whole hour just bashing each other, I guess.
So hey, Alec Bradley, is Magic Toes machine rolled? I want to know.
Is it? Because they've been plugged.
They plug a lot.
Right?
Oh, shit.
So what's everybody smoking?
I would think that came from Albert, but we're actually legit talking about cigar stuff. So
Right.
Yeah, like literally we are.
that's very rare for us to do that. Like, you know,
So
just
me
talk
and
about
Trent
cigar
are
stuff
smoking the same
directly into the cigar stuff. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. That really will bother me for a whole day.
Oh, it bothered me now. I was like, it makes no sense. And you know what bothered me is he didn't believe me that we as a group have a meet for Casa Cueva and EP Carrillo.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't believe that.
And
That's okay. That he
Because
doesn't
I go-
have to believe it.
You know why? Because I go there with a sweater and
He
stuff
doesn't
like
have
that.
to believe it. That's fine. I mean, I'm that's not something to be bragging about anyway. You know, we do. So, you know,
It
he's
is
our
for
friend.
me. When I go there and fuck you, you tell me a fucking master roller roll with a machine. It matters to me.
He's thinking, well, you're right, but you're wrong.
Yep.
I'm not saying that there's nothing with exceptions. I'm just saying in majority cases, that should be the case. Within reason, right? Within reason.
Yes.
Right?
I do see it. I see people use that machine. Yes. But you telling me if I buy, like I told him, like, bro, I smoke insane amount of fucking cigars and stuff like that. And he was like, I've been doing this for 30 fucking 2 years. Shut the fuck up. I was like, I don't give a fuck how long you do it for.
What should I smoke?
Have you not been smoking? What the fuck?
No, I'm done with my smoke.
Really?
Yeah.
What
He
were
was
you
smoking.
smoking?
He was smoking the budget.
Yeah, I was smoking a budget
Oh.
before we even start.
Oh, okay.
Machine
Yep.
rolled.
I need a hug from Jeff. That's what I need.
Yep. That's funny, dude. I would have loved to be there, man.
I know you guys would love to be there because we would.
Because
Boy,
between you and me, bro, we would be like fucking firing back at each other, like to him.
yeah,
Back and
exactly.
forth,
Yeah.
back and forth.
You should have asked
Yeah,
him how long his boss has been in the cigar industry. Because his boss is any less, that just means he doesn't know shit.
But damn, man.
Why should I smoke? I need
Yep.
another machine roll cigar.
You should have brought up Cuban tobacco because
Say what?
or don't. I was telling Tran, you should have brought up Cuban tobacco because they originated in Cuba.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, he said something about the Cuban seed. I was like, you know that shit is hybrid, right?
Yeah. Well, some company does not use hybrid. There are some company
Yeah.
that actually don't use hybrid.
I know, but he's like, oh, this is Cuban seed. It came from Cuba, and this was so it's basically Cuban cigar. I was like,
No,
do you know it's a hybrid corrosive? Like, I just want you to know
No.
that.
no, it's not. It's not a Cuban cigar.
It's a Cuban seed. So it's
It's
technically
not
Cuban.
It's not Cuban. Sorry, bro.
Cuban seed.
It's Cuban seed, bro. What you talking about?
If I take that Cuban seed and I fucking go plant it in Texas, it's a Cuban cigar made in Texas.
But no, I had this rep was kind of over because he's surrounded by goldfish, you know.
Like in an entourage.
Yeah, he he'd want to be. He's like one of those person that like to be self-centered.
That's fine.
Right.
I mean, he feel like he's the most knowledgeable because he's in the business for 30-something years, you know. I know
Yeah,
another person
exactly.
that's kind of like that. He makes a cigar with a red band and a black band. You know, that's fine.
Mhm.
And he told me that you should never smoke a cigar and take off the band before the char line almost hit the fucking cigar.
His
I was like,
reason
I just
is,
take the band off
what's his reason?
His reason is something about cracking the cigar.
Well, yeah, if your cigar cracked because I removed the band, you fucked up on your cigar. That's what happened when you
The
machine
thing
roll.
is, like, I told
Or
I
you
told
put too
him
much
it's not-
glue on the fucking band.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I say. That's what I say. I was like, you know, it's not about the cracking the cigar that just crack. No, it's when you take it off and it just rips the wrapper with it.
Well,
That's because they
the
put too much glue.
And I might say that rarely happens with a machine-made cigar.
That's like saying
just
that.
saying.
That's not saying. That's basically saying that all unbended cigar is gonna crack.
That's what he basically said.
You get that soft inside the cone.
Oh, watch! I'm gonna crack my cigar band. Oh shit! Oh
Oh,
shit!
Yo, don't
Oh,
remove
let's
it,
see.
boy. Don't remove it.
Let's see. I'm not at the mascara line yet. Let's see.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it! Now my cigar is gonna go to shit.
Look, too much glue. Too much glue.
trick is get some felt.
It should be
Okay,
fine though.
it came off.
Nothing
It
happened.
came off.
Yeah,
Covering that fireplace is help.
but yeah,
I don't know
man. I'm just,
if he knew he fucked up. That's why he doesn't want to talk to you after.
Getting the
to be
allow-
honest, he just ignored me. Like I was like, I call his name out. I was like, Christopher, come over here. I need to talk to you after the whole fucking thing. And he goes,
He ignore you, yeah, because
I
he
was like-
can't win. Yes, Albert.
Allowing allowing it to go, the burn line to come up to the wrapper, the band, I should say. It softens the glue.
yes,
In
it does.
theory, does.
But
In theory.
but
If you,
not
if
all
you
the
smoke it hot
time.
enough, if you smoke
Yeah.
it hot enough,
In theory, it does. Because if you really think about
Doesn't
it, right?
Doesn't help.
The band's right here and the burn line's right here. Over here is not gonna be very
Mhm.
hot.
unless you smoke it really fast, like
Right.
you making that shit like all the way in there.
I mean, I can put my finger in here. How hot do you think that is? You know?
Right. And-
Shit, man.
Right? It's possible that it can help loosen the glue, but it should not be the reason why you had to smoke to that point before you remove the
I'm
band.
not
Because
saying that. I didn't say that. I just said
no, I agree with what you say. That's true. That's commonly known,
can
right?
help.
But
It
at
can
the
help.
same time, for him to say that as an absolute is ridiculous.
Yep. That's what I say. But I was smoking. I forgot
You
what I
should
was
tell them.
smoking,
I don't
but-
tell you how to be a bad rap. Don't tell me how I'm supposed to smoke my cigar.
I
mean, I
when's the last time you went to the factory?
He probably does all the time. He had to pick up his shit.
The thing is, he keeps throwing that 32 year on me, you know.
Well, that 32 year doesn't mean anything. You're saying that somebody with less year cannot learn everything. You took 32 years to learn some shit that I can learn in 1 year. So too bad. All right, fuck. You know how many people in your cigar factory have not worked for 32 years? Like, why did it take you 32 years to learn the shit?
And you still got it wrong.
And you still got it wrong.
Shit, man. I wish my boys were there.
Like a lot of like cigar magazine editors did not smoke for 30 years.
Nope.
Yeah. So you're saying that, hey, everybody, is there anybody under 30, under 50 that's smoking cigar right now? You don't know your shit. And let's see what happens. Don't throw your years of experience at me.
That's what I say. And one of my friends was like, "Hey, what's your channel about?" I was like,
We'll level up right
"It's
now.
literally just cigar, just purely cigar, nothing else."
Say that
And
again.
he's like, "So you?"
What did he say?
No, one of my friends asked me what my channel was about. I was like, "It's purely cigar, only cigar." He's like, "Then you smoke a lot of cigars." I was like, "Yes, I know a lot of cigars, like a lot." And he was like, "So he's like, you telling me that rap is wrong?" I was like, "A little bit."
I'm not gonna say he's stupid, but he's stupid.
Camera.
But no, it was the funny part when I passed off my fucking late hours to my buddies. And I was like, not machine. And that Christopher just looked at me. I remember his fucking name. I usually don't care about name, but I remember his name.
Right.
I grudge him, bro. Like, well, yeah, he just looked at me like,
Yeah, I hope Podomos are watching this. Podomo, your rap just ruined your company.
Pretty much.
no, he didn't. He teaches to noobs. We talking about, so they believe him.
Yeah, and all the noobs gotta go out there and then one day they gotta hear what makes a premium cigar, and somebody say 100% handmade craftsmanship, you know, and they're like, no. What I was told,
No.
Some people even the master blender use machines, even the master roller
Oh
use
my
machines,
god, that would open a whole can of worms, bro.
Yes.
right? I mean, like I say, there are exceptions. There are people that might, but not everybody. Don't tell me that master roller uses machines.
No.
That ruins it. That just tell me that your cigar is machine made.
Yep. 100%.
And this
It's
is why
okay.
you're Podomo, not Davidoff.
That's what That's why I say. Dude, I bring up Davidoff, and he give me this, you know, he's like, Davidoff.
Oh, you don't like that name? How about Padron? That's why you're not Padron.
What about Placencia?
I did bring Placencia out. I told him, dude, I have fucking 2 boxes of limited edition cigar, and I'm pretty sure they're not fucking machine rolled. And he was like, "What the fuck?" He just looked at me like, "Whatever." He basically looked at me like I'm a cocky guy that.
I mean, I can understand. He's justified because this guy just throwing how much money he spent on his face, right? I can understand that. I can understand that.
Wrong. If he wasn't wrong, I wouldn't do that.
Maybe there's a misunderstanding.
Well, it doesn't matter. But as a rep, you de-escalate, right? You're like, there are exceptions here and there. I understand that some premium cigar shop doesn't like to use it, but for the sake of process, for the sake of production, people uses it, and that will be it of it. Don't argue, say you don't know shit because I smoked for 32 years. Fuck you.
Exactly. It's all in the way that you respond.
Basically. Yep.
Right? You don't do that. You as a I'm going back like the business Tony. Like he should be fired.
Oh damn!
Right.
What the fuck?
Right.
Man, maybe he needs to
I
feed his
agree.
family. Man, relax.
No, if he want to feed his family, go work in the factory because he loves machine.
Shit.
He'll be your next master roller.
Oh fuck. Val, you're.
I would have been like, have you ever rolled your own cigars? Because I have.
I can't.
I haven't, so I couldn't say that.
I've got loose tobacco inside my humidor right now that I was actually putting from one humidor to another of loose tobacco. I've got Ecuadorian Connecticut. I've got some Maduro. I've got some Ligero. I've rolled my own cigars. It's fucking difficult, but I tried to learn the hand rolled way.
Like who goes to? I remember seeing Anderson learn how to roll and he used the machine and he still fucks it up. But that's not how it works. So I don't know. Like, hey,
Not at all.
cigar companies, if your master rollers use this machine, that's okay. No shame in it. Please tell me so I can stop buying.
Oh shit, dude.
Right.
Someone else can have my thousands of dollars.
Let me text Luis.
Years and years.
Right?
Years and years.
If you're not gonna be handmade, which is expected on a premium cigar, don't sell it to me as premium cigar. That's fraud.
So then here we go with concept makes.
Val.
Val, you're skipping like crazy.
Fucking static.
Val, you sound like a robot right now, like machine made.
Oh shit, dude. Oh man, I swear to God, fucking shit.
Machine made
cigars.
cigars. Machine made cigar. And don't tell me that's a tool. That's not machine. Literally, if you Google it, that's called a cigar rolling machine.
It's so
All right.
crazy.
I text Luis.
Luis,
company owner
yeah,
of
you're
Casa
right, but
Cuevas.
you're wrong.
Wait, you text Luis? No, you did
I
not.
texted Luis. I said, does your master roller use an assisted machine to roll cigars? We'll see what he says.
So I cannot
number,
speak.
bro.
I cannot tell you.
I've got his number.
Oh
We'll
my
see.
God. Oh my God.
This could be the end of purchase of Casa Cuevas if he doesn't have the right answer.
If he doesn't have the right answer, you're not allowed to say it. Because I still buy Casa Cuevas.
Dude. Oh my God. This question gonna.
Oh, it's gotta be handmade. Don't tell me it's machine made. Because they do sell machine roll cigars.
Of course.
Yeah, and
Of course.
that's the reason. It's machine roll, not
We'll see.
I'm the hurry
I'll
up.
be out with friends. It's
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
you gotta
He's probably out
understand.
with family.
He usually responds as soon as he have time, but
Mhm.
I'm just joking. I know.
but we'll see. And then
But,
if he doesn't
you know.
answer, you will ask him in Miami.
But the thing is, like, you know, that rep say I won't be hanging out with him either, so it's okay.
No, that's okay. Like
Yeah.
you have secured the fact that I will not be buying Perdomo cigar.
Oh, that's 100%. That's 100%.
No, I used to
Fuck
buy
Perdomo.
their sun grown. That's pretty good. 10-year sun grown. They're pretty good.
Yeah, they were one of the best cigars. One of the guys say. So, yeah.
But yeah, now it's machine rolled. Yeah, if I want to buy machine rolled cigar, I go buy bundles.
You're right. You're right. What's the
Yeah.
point of spending more, right?
Right? I mean, what's the difference between a short filler and long filler, right? It's like no difference. What's the difference between hand rolled and machine rolled? No difference. Right? If there's no difference, save your money. Buy more, crappy shit. It's nice. Save money. I'm gonna go to the store. Which one is machine rolled? I gotta save a few bucks.
Yo, if I ever
Perdomo.
see
Perdomo.
Perdomo is not making any more of my money for sure.
no, that's 100%. I would never buy another Perdomo.
Perdomo, you have
After all
officially
that.
put yourself in the same segment for me as the Avo cigar.
Wow.
Oh, wow. You don't like them.
You cheat your customers, then yeah.
Yeah. Do you know the story about the Avo cigars, Trent?
Yeah, he bought a bunch of boxes at the same blend.
Want to cheat your customers? You're not gonna, fool me once, shame on me,
With the same blend and just put a
But fool
different
cannot be
color band
fooled
on
again.
each and call it fucking west, east, north, and south.
Pretty much.
Yeah, all those
But
boxes.
that sucks for a collector. You know what I mean? It sucks for the collector. It sucks so bad.
Their excuse was that they want you to re-experience those blends as if you don't know them.
No. What the fuck do you mean? I bought a whole box of it. What do you mean re-experience? What?
The
Like, you know
blends
what
that
I
they
mean?
used to have, because it's the same blend as their heritage brand.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, okay, you bought the box, right?
Mhm.
And you bought another box with a fucking different.
No, all
What's
four are
like-
different blends, but those 4 blends were blends that they already have.
There they have.
Right.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, when you experience it, you pay more for that too.
But they say we spend more money to make those boxes.
Fuck that
You-
shit.
You could have just
Suck a nut.
literally, like,
Suck a nut.
it make no sense. It's like you're spending more money because they put it out as a limited as well.
Yeah, they put it out as limited edition,
Yeah.
reband it to cheat their customers.
the
Whatever
thing,
their
like,
reason
you-
was, right? It was of malice. That's what of malice. Like they purposely just like, hey, surprise. Now
And then
we
if
do
it
know a lot of cigars smoke very similar, right?
Yes.
So even if it's the same thing, we might not be able to tell it's the same thing, but we know what we like. Right?
Right.
We like this flavor. We like that flavor. So you might still like it, but if you like the original one, you gotta like the one that's the same thing,
So
different
you,
band.
you know the Alvo Passion. No, the Alvo Unexpected Passion. So I smoked that cigar. Guess what? I knew right away it was the Alvo Classic Blend.
Well, that's what it is. That's one of
Damn.
them. That's one of the 4 boxes.
Dude, when I smoked it, I was like, nope, I don't like this cigar. I already know what it is. And I looked it up and I was like, yup, fucking confirmed.
Right, and especially
And
for
it's
someone
pissed
that
off.
probably doesn't buy a lot of Avo cigar and they want to buy that, it's like, dude, I pay a little bit extra for something that you sell regular. That's ridiculous.
That's stupid, right? Like, it makes no sense. I smoked it. I was like, yup, I know the cigar. Like, I know, because I hated that cigar. So when I
Wow.
smoked it, I was like, wow, all right, this cigar fucking
You know,
suck
that's
ass.
like taking your ex-wife, put a different mask on her, and have her marry you again.
Shit.
You're like,
I
that's so
mean-
familiar. She's telling me to do the same shit that my ex-wife used to do.
Wow, yeah. That's one way to
Yep.
put it.
And then you're like,
Pretty
had I
much.
known, I wouldn't have bought it.
Yep. Yep.
But lucky, I only bought one of it because I was like, hey, unexpected passion. Hey, something new, blah, blah, blah. I didn't do my research before I bought it because I never do. And then once I smoked it, I was like, all right, cool.
Hey, Yazzer. Just joined in. Interest convo. A lot of company in the cigar world are based on a similar blend. Yes, I understand that. I mean, similar blend, sure. But the same company try to disguise the same blend as another one to sell to you. That's just wrong, you know?
That's just wrong.
And before you join us, we're talking about, you know, master rollers using machines. Like, you know, we don't think that's right, you know, for any company to come out and say, hey, our master rollers use machine to roll your cigars, you know? Can you imagine that? Like, you know, cigars that are told to you is premium, is rolled by master rollers, are machine rolled. Machine rolled. That just does not make sense.
Nope.
I don't even see it.
And like, if you're rep, if I own a cigar company, I do premium cigar, and I have a rep out there that'd be like, "Yeah, we machine roll." I was like, I would slap the shit out of that rep. I like go home, like go home.
Oh, it's machine rolled. Like, it goes over there. Those where all the bundles are.
Wow. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's justified. I think that's the reason why you're seeing us so heated on this topic is because, you know, obviously
the conversation before,
right? You feel, because we do feel like that's wrong, right?
It is, because we spend a ton. We spend a ton.
Yeah.
Just saying,
we spend our hard-earned work money on fucking cigars, and if for somebody to fucking trick us and put another cigar, the same cigar with a different band on, it's like, what the fuck, dude?
That's like getting a Mercedes AMG 63 AMG, and it's supposed to be one man, one engine. It turns out it was like assembly line. They just slap a name tag on there randomly. You wouldn't feel right after you bought it.
No.
Right? Because now it's the same quality. Because now it's done the same way as if a rookie roller would have rolled it. It's done the same way. There's no touch. There's no personal touch to it anymore.
Like, if they do that, then it'll be way less than 300 hand to touch it.
It's 300 hand plus machine.
Oh, wait, plus the 450 exactly.
Jesus, 450 plus Max Pro plus Ultra.
And dude, when he say the fucking how many hand touches it, you know what I remember? You know, exactly in my head that we already talked about this shit straight up before in the stream and everything. We went down on it and everything. We got Michael got involved and everything.
Right.
Yeah. They say roughly. They cannot give you an exact number. They say roughly. Because all those things.
Yeah.
Maybe they only have 450 employees. By the way, so everybody, now you know how much employee Podomo have. 450 exact.
Right.
Maybe after today they have
rollers.
449 because that guy got fired.
Yep.
I just hope that those
crazy.
people that was there listen to what I say and not fucking listen to him. That he probably, when I left, he was like, the other guy, he probably gonna talk shit about me.
But it's true though. In the cigar industry, not everybody agree on the same topic.
No.
Right.
We already have our own opinion, right?
Right. But I think this one should be universal. Like what you expect to pay for a premium cigar. We're talking about high-end premium.
Yep.
Right. Not only the
So
tobacco's
if
rare.
If Perdomo ends up pulling their cigars from that shop, you know why.
It should be the opposite. Perdomo wants to sell it, but the shop's like, we're not selling machine-made cigars.
Like, hold on a second. We have enough bundles.
Like, we'll move these cigars to our the gas station down the street. They sell machine-made cigars.
Yep.
And I think he felt some type of way when I told him that he's just a salesman. So I don't know.
Well, it's true that he is a salesman. I guess he felt belittled that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it
shouldn't be that way, right? People should take pride of their work and not feel that's belittled.
He could be like the best salesman. That'd be nice. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, Obviously, he's not. He's got time to educate people like that.
with wrong information.
Edison, like, I probably hate more Perdomo cigar more than the fucking Edison does. Like, yes, I do. Fuck them. Never gonna buy again, ever.
Hey, you never know. You know, the Perdomo champagne might be rolled in a champagne bottle. The album situation was ridiculous. Glad it was backfire on them. There are still good LEs that they put out. Perdomo is a consistent brand that can be found in most every shop. Yeah, I agree with that.
That's what I say.
I agree with that. And then it's probably the reason is because they use machine rolled and stuff like that. So rep needs to be careful with missing information.
Exactly.
You know, you cannot say those things with absolute because no one will agree with you. All those things should not be said in an absolute way.
And that's what he was pushing.
Yep. He was pushing hard.
Absolute, corrupt, absolutely.
Until he hit a wall.
Shouldn't have talked to Asian. We don't like to be wrong.
We don't. We will argue that shit.
Right? You're out there to teach people how hard this job is, how hard this industry is, how magical, how much is the craftsmanship. Not to say, oh, we do this, like, you know, we have a system going, everybody just bang, bang, bang. That's how much the cigar can pump out.
But the thing is, like, he held up a Perdomo barrel age 12 years, and he's like, I never knew how hard it was until I go to the factory, and I appreciated it more. I was like, then I look at him, I was like, bro, what the fuck just happened? Like, if you appreciate it more, then
you just told us everybody just go print done.
I was just confused with him, tell the truth. I was really like, I was just all over the place.
All the workers got like a super bicep going because all they do is this.
Yeah. But yeah, he told me he appreciated it more, but I just got confused of what do you appreciate of people just rolling with machine?
Right? What are you appreciating? We gotta appreciate the blender. Sure, they blend, you know, amazing blends. Not so much of Perdomo, but that's fine. And, you know, and they do amazing work, try to get this brand. But you guys gotta understand this. All of your brand falls under what company? You guys start out, you're the beginner, right? Like everybody who begins cigars enjoys your cigar and learn more, right?
Yep.
And it's okay for you to say that majority of our cigars are done by people who are, you know, but our master roller rolls a higher end, such as this one, 12 years, whatever, is 100% handmade. You know, we let the best of the best touch these.
See, bro, if he say that, I would not say anything. I wouldn't say anything.
That's what I'm
I'd
saying.
be like, yo, he's fucking right.
That's what I'm saying. If he said it that way, the escalator and continues to have that story going for the history, the heritage of cigar. Okay, that's fine.
It's like I said, it's the way that you respond.
Understand, not everybody can talk like Louis, though.
But I mean, you got to think about it. You're in the people's. You're right there. You are the forefront of your brand. You need to be a salesperson, but at the same time, you need to be able to talk to people in a way that they'll understand. And if you don't know the fucking answer, you fucking say, okay, you might be right. Let me get back to you. I'm going to find out more information. What is your contact information? And
but you already know, like in his head, he's like, I'm in here longer than you have. Because he asked me the fucking question, like how long I've been in the industry, how long I've been smoking. I was like 7 years. And I was like, I got a fucking whole channel just about cigars.
Okay, here's the thing. As much as the way Brendan talked to us, because we already know him, I have never seen him raise his voice at a client, at a customer anywhere in the humidor. Not once.
Right.
If you say something that he might not agree with, he laughed, and that was it. He goes, okay.
Because he knows.
Okay.
Because he knows.
Like, okay.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, right? Yeah. He does that. Everybody knows. He's like, okay. All right. He doesn't argue with you. Because if you set your mind on that, sure. And then he was just like, you know, as far as I know, this is the case. And that's it.
But then he would also say, he'd be like, well, let me also inform you. And then he'd go on and tell you why this is the correct thing.
And then he go again, and also he will suggest more cigars or whatever, but he will not confront you. That's ridiculous. That's not how you work with customers. You just basically represented your brand in a very negative way.
My friend thought it was funny because my friend was, he know how much I buy, and he thought it was funny.
You know, that just, yeah, you know, that kind of story comes out, just make a bunch of people don't want to buy, you know, Perdomo.
The thing is, like, I actually really want people to see this right now, like literally. I want to, but they might be saying I'm lying, so I don't know.
Lying or not, that's our opinion, right? And the point of this show is we're talking about our opinions on that, and our opinion on how this rep treated you, regardless whether I know you. If I was there, I'll be like, what the hell is that rep doing? Stop arguing with your customer. Did you not go through a proper training? Do I have to train you? Have your company call me.
But that's you, Tony. I'm telling you, not everybody like us or you or Dean or Val, you know.
Perdomo had factory tours, and it's more like a school. Had to take us to a test at the end and all. It was so much great information. The rep will probably get in trouble if it gets to Nick Perdomo. And I think it should. I think it should definitely. People should know. Yeah. People should let Nick Perdomo knows that their rep is out there confronting their customers and giving absolute informations.
Absolute wrong information.
Well, doesn't matter if it's wrong or right? Let's say if that is correct. You cannot tell me that this factory always at any given time have 450 employees. Right. You can't. I'm pretty sure during like pandemic, you have like 200 people.
Well, he didn't say 450 employees. He said 400 hands.
Right, 450 hands exact. Yeah. Right. So wait, is that 225 people, pairs of hands, or
pretty much pairs of hands? Yeah.
Right. So are we talking about 250 people? Or are we talking about 225 people? Or are we talking about 450 people?
450 hands.
Hands. Yeah. So, do you have any employee that only have one hand? Just so asking.
Oh shit.
Right. There's no way you can give that exact number. There's no way to give that exact number.
Right.
People says usually people say more than 300 hands, or roughly 300 hands touches it.
Right.
Right. They will not give you that exact number because there's no way to give exact number. What is this, like, you know, grade school math questions? Christopher have 10 apples. His grandma had 15 apples. How many apples do you have?
Like I said, I was there, and I felt like I was in school.
Right? It's good to give good informations, but there are some informations that are not supposed to be said in an absolute way.
Right.
Especially to your customer. Right?
Yep. I agree.
Like, that's like saying Impossible Burger is vegan.
Grilled on the same grill that they make the regular burgers.
But it's vegan.
What are you talking about? Full plant, bro. Come on now.
But it's grilled on the grill that has meat residue on it, so it's not vegan anymore.
Right.
Right. So you know, you can't give absolute. Burger King was smart. They said, "Well, you're saying that this is a meat substitute, not vegan meat substitute."
Have you ever tried one of those?
Huh?
Have you guys ever? No.
Bob has.
I did too.
I did try one. Remember, I tried to give my dog. Not even my dog will eat it. Remember that photo?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, really?
I posted a photo. I give the burger to my dog. My dog was like, "No."
I tried it. To tell you the truth, I did. And
I'll send you that picture later. I still have that picture. Literally, the burger is right next to my dog's face, and my dog was like, "No."
No, the dog usually eat everything.
Yeah.
Usually, yeah.
Usually, not this one. It tastes very artificially smoky.
Looks like I threw up that.
It tastes very artificially smoky.
I would stick with my regular burger.
Same.
But that's the thing. If you want to eat a burger, go eat a burger. You know, don't try to eat something that has flavoring of that. You know, if you like vegetables so much, why are you eating meat flavor? Right? If you like vegetables so much, don't eat meat flavor.
Right.
Makes no sense.
You know, if everything go vegan, we have to do like mass murder a lot of things to keep them away from eating the
Go
plants.
hunting.
No, you know
Maybe
how much pollution being vegan costs?
I'm just saying, you have to kill all the deer that try to eat your grass.
Well, you don't have to, but the thing is that you know how much land you need to grow the same amount of vegetable human had to consume,
I just
That's
saying,
true.
right?
That's true.
And you know how much like truck and flight and airplane need to carry those things across the world. Not to mention vegetable diets, like they go bad really quickly.
really quick.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you literally had to get there the next day. So airplane, you know, fast train, whatever. But meat will last in the fridge for an entire season,
Mm-hmm.
right? So like you
You
know,
toss that shit in the freezer, you're good to go.
right? And then like you know, other than the fact that you don't like animal being killed, but then
Right.
killing vegetables is okay. You're still killing. How do you know
There's
vegetable
no
had no
alive.
thoughts? How do you know
They're
vegetable
not
had no
alive,
thoughts?
you know?
Yeah, plants are alive.
Are they?
Plants scream.
I
They
didn't
they
know.
tested this. Okay,
I didn't know that.
They
I
tested
didn't
this.
know that.
they tested this. They tested this when they put a like some sort of like sonar thing on the vegetable, and when they cut it, the plant screams in a certain frequency.
So
You know?
it's funny because I have succulents because I can't keep regular plants alive. So my succulents I'll put near a window, and they'll slowly start going like that toward the sun. I'll
Mhm.
turn them around to where they'll be like that. They'll
There you
slowly
go.
start going back that way.
You know that means they have survival instinct. They want to live.
Right.
So you're still killing
Because-
stuff. In fact,
because-
you're killing a lot more because
shit.
one head of cabbage ain't gonna get you full.
Oh hell no, it won't. Shit. Tell big boy you eat one head of cabbage and tell him good to go. He's like, hell
And
no.
they're gonna tell you, well, cow eats even more vegetables just so that you can eat the cows.
Yeah, sure.
But
Well,
a lot
get
of cows
that
are
cow
eating
fat,
corn
I'll
now.
eat the cow.
A lot of cows are eating corn and like protein
Wheat.
feeds.
Yeah.
You know, they're eating like compost.
Yep.
So they're eating things that you vegans don't want to eat.
Exactly.
And they're worried about
yeah.
like cow farts and stuff, like the methane and ethanol that's coming out of the freaking fart and stuff like that. Do you know how much machinery you need to use to farm? Well, you think okay, unlike cigars, agriculture are done by machines.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
Yep.
machines uses gasoline, uses crude
Right.
oil,
And
right?
those machines ain't cheap either. Shit.
Right? They're not tiny machines. They're like the size of a machine that will make 1 million cigars a year.
You got any more, friend?
Huh?
You got any more drink?
Nope, I'm good for tonight. Or else I'm gonna bro, it's not bad.
You just gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah.
So what? I got to work tomorrow.
But that's
That's
tomorrow.
you.
That's tomorrow.
Tony,
Cheers.
you drinking?
I already finished my drink.
Yeah, me too.
I've had 3 glasses. This is my 3rd glass.
I have
God damn.
I have 4 finger shots of whiskey.
Oh shit. I literally wanted to go drink more of that chocolate rum.
You
but
gotta
I need
resist
to
yourself.
slow.
This is how I did. I had to
Yeah.
resist myself. I had to open
did?
upstairs.
It's fucking
Bro,
good.
That shit's too good, bro.
It's
It's
good.
too good.
Now you know why everybody always talk about it.
Like I say, when I take a sip of my girl, just look at me and she knows. She's like, oh. She's like, you straight up after work.
A lot of bee dies because of their vegan-friendly honey, and tons of animal dies because of
Exactly.
farmers try to prevent animals to eat their crop. See, that's the thing.
Exactly.
Farmers try to prevent animal eating their crop. What do you think
That's the
those
thing.
animal goes to? Goes to our meat. We actually finished it for you. So if
It's gonna be
the
mass
meat eater doesn't
murder.
eat the meat, you wouldn't have any vegetables.
You're gonna kill all the birds. You're gonna kill everything that try to fucking feed your crops. You have to. We're gonna use so much poison. If we can't kill them, we're gonna poison them. We're gonna do the cruelest way to get rid of them.
All those freaking bunnies are eating my crops. Put poison on this, so
Yup.
they freaking have
That's
diarrhea
it. Food
all over the
poison, they
place.
die. They die. Mass murder mode.
It's circle of life. You kind of have to. I understand some people just don't like the taste of meat. Right? Some people don't like the taste of beef.
I don't get it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's other fucking meat.
But they will eat
You
chicken.
can eat.
They will eat shrimp. They will eat
There's
fish.
there's beef, chicken, pork, fucking shrimp, catfish, whatever the fuck.
You can eat anything else.
Hey, other than religious purposes, I cannot understand why anybody doesn't like bacon.
You're right though. Bacon is delicious, man.
Right?
I mean,
I
I
can
eat my
understand for
jalapenos
religious
with bacon.
purposes, people don't eat it, which is fine. I respect that.
They
You know?
got turkey bacon.
Yeah, but turkey bacon sucks.
Yeah.
But it's
Hey,
not
that's,
bacon.
that's another
Not
way
bacon.
though. You know what I'm saying? That's another way for them to do it.
But like, you know, if you're somebody that doesn't eat bacon, even if you eat salad, you want bacon bits on it, okay?
Right.
Oh
Right.
yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, you want it. I'm telling you, eggs, toast, bacon in the morning. Oh shit.
I don't understand it, you
Mhm.
know? And it's something like that, it really is a first world problem because eating that amount of vegetables is really expensive. Have you go out and buy a bowl of salad from any store?
I don't want to because I
costs
could use that
more.
money to
It
buy
costs
me
more than a
fucking
burger.
steak.
It costs more than beef.
I can buy a
It's
burger
insane.
for $6, and I think that's expensive. But if you go out there and get a bowl of salad, that's $12.99.
If you go out and you try to buy stuff to make like a salad at home, I could get me a fucking thing of a roll of fucking chuck beef and make fucking burgers and whatever I want in the fucking kitchen. And
Yeah,
that'll
what kind,
be like
what kind of salad you
5
guys
meals.
be eating, bro? My
Can you
salad don't cost
imagine
that
if
much.
you could
Shit.
if you could actually hear vegetables scream?
No, you mean all the crunch when you slice it? That's the
No, like if they actually scream, go, "Ah!" Can you imagine the noise that they will have for a olive oil factory?
Yo, what's there? This movie about baby vegetable, about like food fucking being alive, and he's like fucking eating the baby carrots. Like he's eating a fucking baby.
The tree is like,
What's that
stop!
movie?
Right? How cruel is this? You just slash the head of a cabbage in half.
Right?
He's like, yo, I'm just chilling here. What happened?
And some, you know how some people deal with the iceberg lettuce? They turn it around with the core is, they punch it and grab the core out. That's like a freaking, you know, if that was an animal, that thing is a fatality from Mortal Kombat going on here.
Yep.
Fatality. Right?
We take shit to a whole nother level of extreme. Like,
That's what it really is, right? If you think about it. That's really like, you know, and all the vegetable, you peel them first.
Mm-hmm.
And they eat it.
you basically skinning it, like,
Right?
alive.
Yeah, you're skinning potatoes
Oh shit!
and then
But
you
I-
boil them. And it's like, It's
And then
hot here.
we have like a pseudo vegan or vegetarian eats eggs, and eggs are supposedly not animal. Come on, really?
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 You know where it came from, right?
Right.
Chicken's ass
Yeah, chicken's ass.
Like it makes no sense.
comes out nice, fresh, warm, and wet.
Mhm.
And there's, you can eat that though. It's fine.
Oh, you kidding me? If you never put the egg in the fridge, it lasts longer than if you put it in the fridge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally said.
other country don't believe the eggs inside the fridge. Only us.
Asian don't do it.
Yeah, I know. I say other country.
Yeah.
America does. Yeah.
Yeah. When I'm in Japan, those eggs are fresh and they come out in different color because they've never been to the fridge. They come out this
Yeah,
really
dude, like-
red, orange color.
Like when I was in Vietnam, I was like, yo, why the eggs not in the fridge?
Because the egg over here has already been refrigerated. Once you refrigerate it, has always refrigerated. But over there, they're fresh
Right.
from the farm. They just leave it there. Worst case scenario, they become a chicken.
Right.
Right?
You have a baby chicken.
Yeah.
They can make you
You're
more
right.
eggs.
You put it to the side.
That's-
You put it to the side while you
that's
sell it back to the farm. They will take
Where
it.
that's where Baloo come from. Because it's almost there, but it didn't happen.
Right? In Asia, if they crack the egg, a chick come out, they put it to the side and they'll sell it back to the farm.
You made your money back on some eggs.
Oh, one of those chick will equal to that whole entire tray of eggs. So.
Yep.
Yeah. What a day. What a day. Man, if I knew it was gonna be
Honestly.
this heated, I would have just continued to play my Street Fighter.
No, I think this has been one of the best shows in a while.
Really, infinite resource. But that's what it is. It's sustainable, right? If you have an animal farm, they have cattle and chicken and stuff like that. Sustainable resource.
Yeah.
That they're even more sustainable than having vegetation, because when we plant vegetable, they're not native. They don't like to grow. You have to force it. You have to feed them. You have to get them to grow.
Some of them you have to pollinate by hand and shit like that. So
The amount of resource, the amount of water you wasted. If I have a cow, I just drag him to the side and have him drink that whatever water that's left over from the rain. You try to use that whatever water to water your plant, that thing's gonna die. You bring the cow to drink sidewalk water. They're like, yeah, finally I got some water. Nice, Poland Spring.
Yep. I mean, actually, it's not that bad for your plants. Like, I've collected water and fucking feed it to the plants. It's just fucking rainwater with dirt in it.
Yes and no, because
I have a question, because he did say, the rep did say something. I just remember. My bad for interrupting. The rep did say, he told me, I wasn't sure, so I couldn't argue back. Is when you freeze a cigar, right? Because they do that now. They freeze their leaves, right? And after they freeze it, is it possible for the eggs to still hatch?
No, they flash freeze it. They don't just freeze. They flash freeze it.
Yeah. It's
So
like
is
they
it
put them in
possible?
there for like.
Is
a
it
day
possible?
or two.
Very low chance, but they still could.
Okay.
Extremely.
Okay, so he's
extremely
right.
low.
Okay, so he's right about that. All right. Lucky I didn't argue about that shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you're killing probably 99.9% of the eggs. You still gotta have one or
Okay.
two eggs that was very deep and didn't get frozen, because that's, when they flash freeze, they freeze the surface. That's why the cigar doesn't come out soggy.
All right, cool. Got it.
Right.
So yeah, I wasn't sure about that, so I didn't say anything.
Yeah. People don't
Most
try to
cigars
freeze your cigar
don't-
at home. It will mold.
Most
Don't do
cigars,
that. Don't do that.
if you get a fucking box of cigars, most cigars are already going to be flash frozen. Don't have to worry about it.
With the exception,
Cuban,
yeah, with the exception of Cubans, they don't freeze it. In the U.S., they try to prevent beetles, so they flash freeze. Majority, if not all of them, already do that. They flash freeze them. The surface gets frozen because that's what the egg is, the surface, and it's dry. So it does, when it come out and melts, it doesn't have that layer of water on it.
Okay.
Mhm. Yep.
Because if you do, by the time it dries, next day with the warm weather, it's gonna mold.
I still have not gotten a response from Luis.
Louis is debating whether or not he should tell you.
Right.
Yeah, he's thinking really hard right now. It's like,
He's like, you're right, but you're wrong.
Yep. I mean, we need to come up with like a list of questions to ask the actual cigar owners.
I don't really have that. Like, I mean, here's the thing though. In the end, what I don't know doesn't bother me.
yes. Don't let me know.
Right? I enjoy a cigar. If I think that master rollers roll their hands, that these premium cigars are supposedly worth their money, I'm fine. But the moment you tell me that premium $100 cigar is machine roll, I would never buy it.
Why would you?
Right? So what I don't know don't hurt me. And what he did is really diminish the value of Perdomo cigars. That's not something he should ever say.
But man, I spent $100 for craftsmanship.
Yeah. So that's why, that's why I don't have a lot of questions. I have the questions and answers that I do care about, and that probably will not affect whether or not I buy cigars. But I think that will affect whether or not I will like this hobby anymore. I don't want to know. For example, if tomorrow you do find a statistic saying that 99% of people who smoke cigar dies from a cancer-related thing, the FDA thinks wrong, I don't want to know.
Deadass. You're right. I don't either.
Yeah, I don't want to know. I want to live happy. I'm not looking to live long. Right? If I ended up living 100 years old, I'm still gonna be smoking cigars.
Like, be gone,
Right.
Tony. Be gone.
Right? I will be like choking on my cigar and my own spit, almost dying. I was still smoking cigars.
Oh yeah, I would love to smoke a cigar
Right?
no matter what happens.
Like I could die choke on a cigar. That's fine. right? But don't like But what I believe, what makes me happy, that should be where it ends. Don't tell me something that's not gonna make me happy and ruin my hobby, right? There are women that like to practice pole dance, and that's totally fine. They think it's sexy, they think it's good. But the moment you go tell them that, hey, here's $1, they might not want to do it anymore.
That's true. Some women do love to practice pole dancing, but they wouldn't do it for money.
Right?
Exactly.
The moment you treat them like a pole dancer, they'll be like, they obviously don't feel good.
Yeah.
They feel disrespected. Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, Tony, if you were to die smoking a cigar, you would die doing what you love.
Right. Right. Don't tell me something that's gotta diminish my enjoyment. Right? Like, for example, I love to play video game, and that should be where it ends. Don't tell me that it's gonna rot my brain and give me a couple tunnel. I don't care.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Right? I don't care. You know, if you like R&B music and I don't need a grandma tell me it's like that music is the music of devils. He is the worshiping Satans. No, I don't need to know that. Like, you like Elvis, go knock yourself out.
Ask Lou, is that one machine roll?
No, this is not machine rolled.
You sure?
Hand rolled.
Oh no.
He's like, I'm not sure, but I don't care. Right? Let me go out the big boss way. Right?
Yeah,
Like,
no regrets.
I will enjoy dying on my deathbed with a cigar long ash and die before the ash fell down.
Oh shit, boy.
Just like this.
Yep. Whew, that's a good cigar. Right there.
And as of now, I'll make sure it's not Perdomo.
That's Cuevas.
Not making it for what the fuck?
How about my die in
No
bed
Perdomo.
and my grandchildren hands me a Perdomo, like, get out. Disowned.
Fuck Perdomo.
I don't need a machine made cigar. My last cigar is gonna be machine made cigar. Get out. And choke on my own spit and die. That's how I'm gonna end up dying. Last word on my tombstone. I don't want machine made cigars.
To be honest, that would suck. If you don't have a premium cigar and you bought, hell no, man. If I'm about to die, please somebody just light me up a cigar. I don't give a fuck, dude.
It's the equivalent for someone to go tell a child Santa Claus don't exist. You just ruined it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're an asshole.
You just said it out loud to everybody. So
Well, this is 18 plus show.
Let's show. You should know by now.
Besides,
So
under
everybody
13, you
still
should not be
There's
looking.
there's maybe 18-year-old that believe in Santa.
It doesn't matter. By
Everybody
18 years
that
old, they
still
can handle it. They can choose to believe or not believe.
Everybody that still has their Christmas lights up and their Christmas tree, Greg, take that shit down.
Hey, I leave it up sometime for a long time. I like it.
Yeah, I have left a Christmas light outside my house for an entire year.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, you're Mexican now.
but
No, I just don't remember they're there. I just don't remember they're there.
because I don't really want to take it down.
I don't
It takes too
remember.
much work.
I don't remember to put them up. I don't remember to take them down. It's not Asian holiday.
I don't know, man. I decorate the shit on my tree. I spend a lot of money in my tree, man.
You know, when it comes to vegetation, if you cannot burn it and smoke it, don't give it to me.
Yep. At the end of the season, just chop it up, turn it into firewood.
I
you know what?
am not like those people that's willing to put a Christmas tree on top of their car. My car costs way too much for that.
But you know what I don't get either? So let's say the non-smokers, whatever, right? They say, hey, smoking's bad, whatever. I don't get when the pothead tell me tobacco is bad for you.
Right.
Wait,
Bro.
you actually got a pothead tell you that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, even he did.
Well, you should say, at least I'm not a druggie.
Right.
I told him, I was like, yo, I don't want to be high as shit and be slow and can't fucking answer
I would
anything
just
at
say,
any
at least I'm
time.
not a druggie, because that's still, that's controlled substance. This is not.
Right.
Well, yeah, I get that. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, FDA think that's gonna kill you, but FDA doesn't think this is gonna kill me.
And now, did you guys know that now they have a new, it's like a new department inside of the FDA that's going to be studying the cigars? Did you read about
I
that?
heard about it.
we need to
I
go
heard
apply.
something
We need to
about
go
this.
apply right
Follow
now
up
because studying means smoking it, right?
So
That ass.
there's going to be
We could be
there's a-
we could be like, yo, I want that big ass expensive cigar all the time. Come on, boy.
so they said in the article that they're going to have a new group of researchers that are going to be dedicated to cigars and to figure out the differences between cigar tobacco and the other tobaccos. So in the end, we'll have more people knowledgeable and know more about cigars instead of saying, "Oh, cigars are bad." It's
Okay,
the same.
No,
thing
even
as
if
all
it's
the
good,
other
they will
shit.
not
Like-
release it. They will not tell
But
that
the-
people are okay with
But
it.
the thing is like, okay, so you know how like you say there's different. No, to me, the use of same tobacco just added chemical to the other one. You know what I
Well,
mean?
they knew that. There's a study on cigarette chemicals. They knew that. They knew that
So-
those are called additives, right? And when it comes to the premium cigar industry, they did tell them that it's 100% tobacco, no additives, right?
Mhm.
And this is why where infused cigar kind of fall short because technically that's
Mhm.
additives.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
But they knew there was
Well,
no additives, and they knew
just
that
saying.
anybody who said somebody has done cigars,
Those flavors could go bye-bye. I don't give a fuck.
right? They knew that. They knew presidents that smoked their way to death, kind of thing, you know. So
Right.
they knew what the implications are, and there's a study already. 1 to 2 cigar gets you like 0.001% of cancer chance risk, whereas like sugar probably give you higher than that, and they just can't say that because sugar company pays for it.
Right.
And sugar companies are subsidized by the government because they use corn.
FDA, let me study David off oral.
No, we should start with the most expensive things out there. So everything that's more than $100, we should test.
Yeah, we should like test it out. Make sure it's good. Make sure everything's fine, handy.
First thing
shit.
we call Opus.
David off, Patron, Aponte.
Right. Well, for the FDA, we need the most rarest cigars that you sell over $100.
Yeah, like and I want the pre-release. I just want to make sure everything's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you also tell them that make sure you send at least a box because we got multiple people here that
Cigar
need
review.
to test it. We need a few that you cut open. You need a few that you take home. We need a few that you smoke in the public area, in private, in the house, in the hotel to see the effects of all that. We need a few that we can smoke in the ocean, on the cruise ships, all that stuff. So, scratch that one box. Let's do 15 bucks.
Yep, we need all that.
No,
trying to
FDA
find
will not
out.
let you study BHK because it's Cuban,
Yeah,
Yep.
it's embargo.
right? But everything else is fair game. Everything else is fair game, right? When you just smoke, compare. So if you have test blend before this particular blend was decided, we need all the test blend as well.
See, but that Cuban might fall under the exception to the rule because it is a tobacco product. So they might give a
No,
an
because
exception
it's
to it.
not
No,
it's not sold
no,
in the
it-
U.S.,
it-
so they have no
It's
control
not
over
sold in
it.
the U.S. Yeah, they have no control over it.
But if you want to get a broad research spectrum study done with a broad database,
But then you cannot
You
study
want to.
study or control anything that's not sold in your country.
Yep. There's no consumer.
Because you already say
Can't
you can't
sell
sell it here.
I'm trying to look for a loophole, guys.
No, I'm trying to give you get realistic, right? To do that, first we have to say let's lift the embargo so we can study that.
We will fight for it. We will.
First we'll go
you
to
know.
the national securities and say we need to lift the embargo so we can properly study Cuban cigar versus Cuban cedar cigars.
Oh my God! You just did that. You just did that, Tony. What the fuck?
All right, Tommy.
I do that for a
sent you-
living. What did you say?
I just sent you the link to the new group that the FDA hired to study cigars.
Why are you sending me the link? They're not gonna hire me, yo.
No, I'm just saying, so you know, like what the article is about.
It's gonna be conflict of
dude,
interest.
Send me the link to apply. That's what you need to send me. The link to apply for that job.
Right?
Center for Rapid Surveillance of Tobacco, which is aimed at providing agencies with more data about how tobacco products are sold in the market. That doesn't say cigar though, tobacco product.
Keep going.
This is a direct response to the rapid rise in popularity of e-cigarette vaping product, especially among the youth. It didn't say cigar.
Bro, we'd be fucked if that
Yeah.
do that.
The government health agency were caught off guard by how quickly those products became popular and have admitted that the existing protocol, one largely based on FDA's work regulating cigarettes, smokeless tobacco, and medical product, were not prepared to address a new novel product like vaping. Skip blah 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 blah. No, it doesn't say cigars, man.
Okay, so it's just a new center to study the new upcoming tobacco products. basically.
E-tobacco
So
product. E-tobacco.
That means
It sounds
that
like-
means
it sounds
tobacco
like
product.
an e-product.
Dude, tobacco product gonna get fucked if they do that.
No, they
No, no, right?
over here that says, okay, here we go. Rapid surveillance of tobacco product marketplace describe recent changes in tobacco retail environment for existing and or emerging tobacco product, including traditional stores such as grocery, convenience, and big box stores, and gas station, as well as tobacco specialty shops such as vape shop and the head shop and cigar bars and hookah bars. Describe
Cigar
recent
bar.
changes and or trend in tobacco product sales in tobacco specialty shop, e.g., vape shop, cigar bars, hookah bars, as well as online retailer that deemed tobacco product, e.g., ENDs, cigar, hookah, water pipe, and product that have recently been obtained market authorizations. So cigar bars are included there.
Right. So they're going to be basically looking at how cigars stand up to all the other new tobacco products. And basically, hopefully, within the next couple of years, they'll have more information on what cigars are.
But
and
it
how
doesn't matter
different
though,
they
because
are.
you can be 18 and buy e-vape. But
Can
you,
you?
I know, but
you have to be
they're looking
21
at
to go
each
to the cigar
group.
shop.
They're looking at each group.
So they're not even
That's the way I
competing.
took it as. I took it as they're going to be looking at each individual type of product
No.
and researching it to tell you, hey, this is how they are differentiated. And then
Dude, the FDA
it's a more
already
studied group.
determined-
It's a more studied group.
What I think they're doing is try to study the trend of those products being popular, not necessarily to
Yeah.
how to regulate those products, because it's called
Yeah.
rapid response.
I see.
Yeah. They don't care about the cigar. Cigar's already there. They already made up their mind.
Because the cigar fight has been continuous going. It's not new. They didn't caught them off guard.
Yeah, at all.
But vaping and e-cigarettes are new to the market and it boomed because it's so easily accessible. Anybody can go buy a fucking USB
Yo,
drive.
I
So-
didn't know
Right.
you could be you only need to be 18 for that. I thought you need to be 21
Exactly.
for
And
anything.
cigar had to be 21 to enter.
Yeah.
I think
Cigar bars too.
in Texas, you have to be 21 to buy any kind of tobacco.
Yeah. Everywhere. It's everywhere.
But e-cigarettes 18.
I
But
didn't know that.
but what event is it? The TPE that has like a separate section for that?
They do
Yes,
have
they
those.
have
Yeah.
fucking marijuana.
Well, that's why they're plus now, right? They're plus because it's tobacco.
Tobacco
and
plus.
Yeah.
Oh, really? What?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Those events are sitting next to fucking cigars?
Yeah, so you'll fucking smell weed while you're smoking
Yeah.
cigars.
No
It'll be like
fucking.
in a different. It'll
Free
be like
weed
in
for
a different
everyone.
area.
Yeah.
Oh, that
It's
hurt.
usually in the
That,
back of everything.
It's like
Yeah,
the
but you don't-
same building but a separate.
but you know how strong the
you've
aroma
been
is?
to a convention hall, right? You've been to a convention hall, right? So they have
Yeah.
one section just cigar. They have one section for e-products. They have one section for weed. But you gotta smell it because those things travels. Those places not designed to get
Yeah.
rid of the smoke that quickly.
Yeah,
Right.
dude, weed is overpowering.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's why, you know, when you go to the cigar parlor, everybody's like, you know, a cigar at a time. You know, it's like, let's push those smoke over there.
Shit, man, that's insane.
There's so the shop in McKinney. We've done a meet at the McKinney shop, and there's a vape shop next to the shop, literally right next door. There have been complaints that the cigar smoke overpowers into the hookah bar because, hey, we're fucking smoking cigars. There's a shit ton of people based on like the 5 or 10 people that you have smoking hookah.
But hey, we're looking at 2 cigars. They're looking at 3 bottles.
Yeah.
Right? It's not my fault if you're not popular and give people popcorn lungs and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Popcorn lungs? What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the vape
and fucking hookah
products,
did that.
some of them are so poorly made that give you popcorn lungs.
I never.
So one of
smoked
the
it, so I don't know.
first things about vape was that you're gonna basically have all this fucking
Steam.
phlegm and a steam, and it just fucking
Yeah, think of it
makes
this way.
your lungs-
You're breathing hot steam into your lung. So you got to get pneumonia and popcorn lungs.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't never. My sister vape a lot, so I don't know.
And it's true that whatever you breathe out is just steam. Because whatever that you breathe in is left in your lung. Right?
Yeah, I never vape, so I don't know.
You want a vape here? Where is it?
Don't tell me you got a vape. What the fuck?
What the fuck is that? USB?
What the fuck
Yeah,
is
it's basically USB drive.
that? Yep.
You know how
Oh my
many video
God.
I saw that people like kind of halfway drunk and then just hand them a USB and they'll try to puff on it?
Yeah, they try to pop on the shit. Like, what the fuck?
Because that's what they would look like.
Wow. Yeah, you're right.
And I really don't think they're safe because not even people will tell you to use essential oil, even like the lavender and stuff like that, and just go tell them to go
Yeah.
breathe in your lungs.
No.
When's the
Don't
last
do that
time you
shit.
go to a spa? They're like, hey, welcome. First go over there, put your face in that steamer and breathe in.
But the thing is, like, you know, all those are processed as well. They're highly processed.
They heat up this cotton soak with oil and water and steam, whatever that is, the machine. And then just heats it up and it breaks it apart, become a vapor. It goes
oil.
in there and it gets sorted out by your lung. Everything gets filtered and then comes out just the steam. And it's such a concentrated steam that you can make it into shape.
Yeah, dude, you could do crazy shit with
Yeah,
it.
because it's so concentrated. Have you able to like? When's the last time you boil water and you can make a shape out of the steam that comes out from water?
I mean, when's the last time you fucking smoke a cigar and make a fucking O?
Yeah, it's that concentrated that you can make a shape.
Hey, man, if you get like a really good draw, like a crazy smoke output on a cigar, it could happen.
No.
It doesn't
I mean,
hold.
I never tried.
It doesn't
I never-
hold.
No, it's not the
Yeah,
same.
I know it doesn't hold, but hey,
You know why it doesn't hold?
no.
Because there's
Because
no
we don't
water
know it.
vapor. There's no water vapor to hold the shape.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
So you need the smoke from the oil and the water vapor mixed together. This is why you can boil your water all day long from your fucking kettle, and that kettle will never make a heart shape, just boiling out heart shapes.
Comes out.
Yeah, it would never, ever.
Right. So, and the fact that you can do that, I mean, that's not just vapors. But who am I to argue that I don't have 32 years experience in that shit?
Oh my god. Oh my
Yep.
god. I love you guys. You know
Science.
that I
Yeah,
love you
yeah.
guys so much. Like, fuck, man. I just want to give you guys a hug.
You will in Miami.
I don't
You
even
will.
think the vape people have 32 years experience.
Yeah, but those are machine made. So
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
They're machine
Oh,
made.
yeah,
But
you're
you know,
right, you're right,
it will take 32 years to understand something. So you have to. I mean, it doesn't take 32 years to be a PhD, but apparently it takes you 32 years to learn about cigars. If only the cigar was hand rolled, it might make hard smoke rings.
Oh,
Hey, last time I smoked an egg, they didn't come out egg shape. I'm pretty sure you cannot roll the egg with that machine. Like
You
the
sure about
machine
that?
is, it doesn't have that thickness to roll.
yeah, it doesn't. Like
It
you
ain't
need,
working.
yeah, you need hand for that.
Yeah, I guess the master roller on that shit. Like, yeah.
Fuck, I'm dying. I'm dying.
Right? 32 years of egg rolling experience. My boss told me I had to use the machine because it's how a master roller does it. Shit. Ugh. You know, and the guy that's doing it at home is like, what the fuck are you doing? It's done already.
He's like, oh, right here.
Right? He's
Hey.
already bunched it up, rolled it over, and then twisted the end. The guy's still trying to.
And they come out flat egg.
Right? It'll be just like flat. It won't even roll. It won't just like, you know, just roll. You just get like a flat pancake of like tobacco.
Yep.
Right? And then you have a lot of cigar that actually is a lot like a weird size. You're telling me those
Oh yeah.
Solomons are rolled by machine?
No.
Impossible.
Impossible, because that thing rolls in an even size, right? So Solomon cannot be rolled by machines.
Nope.
Yep.
You need a good hand to do that shape, man.
Yeah.
That shape is, oh boy, that shape. Ooh.
Right? It had to be tapered, right? So they had to be done differently.
Right.
Now, I do think those barber poles are made by, are done by machines, because they had to lay it down to roll it together.
No.
I do feel that it may be
No.
because the way they cross over.
I've seen people. So they'll basically lay two leaves down.
Yeah, I've seen people
One-
that.
I've seen
one
people
that's
that, but
like
like in the factory that try to make a lot of those, and you don't have that many skilled people, it will be
Yeah.
done by those things. I can understand that. And if you tell me like for the process of trying to roll this barber pole because they're freaking annoying, then yeah. But then again, a lot of barber pole is actually glued on. They just get a strip and glue the sides.
Yeah, they just get. No, dude, I
Yeah.
hate, dude.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I smoke a
Big
barber
barber
pole. I
pole.
was like, so you could just literally peel this off and then wrap
Yeah.
it up. And
There
you
are a
can
lot of
literally
barber
just peel
pole
it off.
that's actually just glued on, but there are some
Yeah.
that's actually two leaves crossed. So
Right.
it really depends, right? So if it's just glued on, yeah, you can use machine and just have like your niece go on the side and go start gluing. You know,
Oh. So Perdomo has a picture of a woman rolling cigars on her knee.
that knee is a machine.
Have you
It looks
seen
like a leg, but it's
Have you seen that
I think
picture?
I did. I think I saw a picture of, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
put it
my
up.
God.
That bitch looks sexy too.
I want to see that cigar. Does it have hair on it?
Oh my God.
You caught your hair in
Perdomo
there, like, oh shit! Ah.
rolling cigar on leg.
Oh my god! Not a good topic to
That'll
talk
be
about.
considered an additive.
Oh, that might be. In regards to
it is.
Davidoff Oro Blanco, as many as you can.
There it is. Let me
Oh,
send it
shit.
to you.
Yeah, I have to go pick out something. Like, see, that's the thing. You know, they are kind of crazy. They increase the price to $600 now.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
$500 I was
look at
kind of okay with it, but like $600, I started to think like maybe I
Dude,
could celebrate
they-
some other stuff.
they bump up a whole $100. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
So
I don't know. I need to get one before they go to 700. So.
yeah, you should. You should. I mean, that's yeah.
I'm gonna get
Yeah.
one.
I sent it to you, Tony.
I think I've seen it. I think I've seen it. But
Yeah, I think Albert put it in the chat once.
but yeah, I mean, but let me first contact Davidoff, see if Oro Blanco is rolled by machines.
Holly did it.
Oh shit! That's a drawing, right? That's not a real picture, is it?
That's a real picture. It's a real picture.
Dude,
I don't know
Podomo,
if
you're
it's
that
hot,
cheap. You
though.
can't give her a table.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. Put them on. You that
that
cheap? You
proved
can't
it.
get her a table.
You know, that proved that skill roller do exist.
What
He's a
roller does?
master roller.
She's the master roller, bro.
She might be, but give her a table. She's master roller. Give her a table.
She can roll anywhere, bro. Give her a platform and she can roll on it.
But that's not the problem. The problem is that you have money to buy a machine, but not a table. Come on. Jeez. All the table are taken by the machines. Yeah, she's like the only master roller. I have no table because everybody using the machine over there use the table. Man, I'm so mean today.
Oh man, it's just stupid shit, man.
It is. I mean,
You know
that's really it is. Like I said, if it's not good news, don't tell me to ruin my hobby, because I think cigar makes me happy, right? Exchange cigars, receiving cigars, send people cigars, those things makes me happy. You know, don't tell me that's gonna kill me. That's fine. I mean, that you might as well tell me eating cake is gonna kill me. I'll stop eating cake. No,
It will.
right?
It will.
You know, all those grandma's cookie, it'll kill you. Raw dough, the cookie doughs will kill you.
Diabetes.
Oh man, you don't mess with the cookie dough. Cookie dough's good.
But but that's the thing. It'll kill you. Sugar will kill you, right? And I don't see people. Salt will kill you. I don't see people stop eating salt. Swimming will kill you. Driving
Man,
will kill
salt is
you. Is there
good.
anything
Soy
that wouldn't
sauce.
kill you?
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce will kill you if you have enough of it.
Yeah.
In fact, breathing
Oh,
will
yeah.
kill you. Stop breathing.
You know, just don't go outside. That sun is dangerous, boy. Just don't go outside.
Sun
Go
will
back to
kill you.
Mars.
The
Earth
sun
is
will give you
dangerous.
cancer.
That sun is gonna whoop your ass, boy. Don't go out there.
Right? Computer is dangerous. The amount of radiation from Wi-Fi. Stop using Wi-Fi. Only connected. Use 56K.
Yeah, don't use the 5G plus. You know, we're gonna fuck your head up.
Right? Don't use microwave. Microwave's gonna kill you. Don't use a stove. Fire can burn you. Gas, natural gas will kill you.
You know they know when you put shit in the microwave, you're nuking the fuck out of it. You're literally nuking your food.
Yep.
Right? It's like it's not even fun. It's like literally just fucking straight boom nuke.
Just so,
You see
just
what
so
happened
people
in
know.
Japan when we nuke them? Shit.
Just so people know, those microwave only excites water molecules. So if you put dry stuff, you'll never heat up.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. You can't put a dry pizza in the microwave and then expect it to be any better.
Well, dry pizza still have water, so
Yeah,
it will
have
still,
moisture.
yeah, you still
Very,
have, it will
very,
excite the
very
water
little.
molecule.
But it'll burn on the bottom.
Well,
and
that's
you
why
won't
you're
have
supposed to put
food.
a half cup of water on the side.
Yeah.
So you can't have party music without the people in the party. So you kind of have to put water in there so they dance.
Yeah.
They go in there,
Like when
turn
you're
on the
in a
disco
rave.
light. All they hear is and they start dancing.
That's like when you're at a rave, you have to have water.
Right? That's hot. That's hot. So, wow, what a day! What a day! You guys ruined
Oh
it
my
for me.
god, this is
Yeah.
a good show. This is a
This
good
was
show.
nice. It was.
You guys ruined it. My typical nonsense became something made up with sense. That's no
So
good.
hold on. Before we end the day, was there a question of the day?
No,
Oh wow.
no. I'm too busy playing video game, man. Too busy.
Well, Micah asked was why did I argue with the rep and why was he right or not? And I was like, you gonna believe him or me? That was the question. And I answered it.
No, you should
That
say,
was
go ahead and believe him. Go ahead and believe him.
Dude, I'm not gonna let my girl believe shit.
No, go ahead and believe him. Everything you own, box to the left. Oh, that was mean. That's mean. Anyways, get out of here. Boys and girls, see you guys next time.
Oh,
I'm
now you
required to
said
say
boys
girls
and
now. So, oh my God, he's wearing
Oh my
Perdomo.
god.
Hey,
He's
like,
wearing
really?
Perdomo.
Hey, you got shit on your hat.
Hey, wait. For the record, not sponsored by Perdomo, okay?
Oh, we'll never be. We'll never be. We'll never be. Jeez, I'd rather be
All right,
broke.
Man, there you go.
There we go. Yeah, I got it. We got it. All right. Go to
right, guys.
Discord.
See
I'm
ya.
gonna turn on my Xbox. I'll
See
see you
ya.
guys there. Bye, guys.
All right, later.
Bye.
Bye, baby.